We are in New York and oh my gosh, it was such a task getting here. Oh my gosh. First of all, almost missed my flight this morning from Burbank. That was a hot mess. Then fell asleep on my flight in DSW and I've just been a mess ever since, like literally all day. I am here for New York Fashion Week. I'm really only here for like a day and a half. And I am staying in a hotel this time around. Let me show you guys. I already put some of my stuff down. So this is the room. I got a king size bed and I like to get the handicap accessible rooms if I can, because that means that the bathroom is ginormous. And you know, New York is infamous for having really tiny bathrooms. So love that. I only choose the handicap accessible bathrooms if I know that it's like not peak season. So I like obviously want them to be available for people that need them, so I'm not going to use them all the time, but on the off-peak season, so like when it's not busy and touristy, then I'm going to book it. I think I'm just going to go to the hotel bar and have a drink. I really need a drink after the day that I've had. Like today has been the travel day from A to double hockey sticks. Let's go get something to eat. I ended up staying at a Hilton because I had all these points on my credit card, so I got one of these nights for free and it ended up being like less than $100. And it wasn't that busy considering it was New York Fashion Week, and also there was an art show that was going on at the same time. There's always something going on in New York City, so there's bound for something to be happening, but it was pretty reasonably priced compared to what was happening in the city. But I ended up getting a Caesar salad and some french fries and a glass of wine and just watched some of the TV that was on. But it was really nice to not have to talk to anyone because normally people try to talk to me at a bar, but this was pretty calm and cool. Back in my room from dinner. It was okay. It was, you know, a hotel room dinner, but I have to write some emails I'm gonna schedule tomorrow. So whenever I travel and I'm doing all the time zone changes and stuff, I just schedule my emails to send. That way I'm not like bothering people who, you know, don't travel as much as I do. So I'm gonna do that and then take a shower and read the rest of my book. So I have like 75 pages left of this book that I'm reading and it is so spicy. I'm gonna do a video on some of the spicy romance novels I've been reading because they are they're so good. A lot of them are new releases too, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. We are headed to breakfast and then we're gonna go straight to the spa because I don't have great time management skills this morning and I'm struggling a little bit to wake up, so I need to get some tea. I need to warm my body. We're gonna walk to the subway to a different part of Brooklyn and go to the spa. I'm very excited for this. Breakfast was bad. Also, my clothes are kind of damp because they didn't work totally dry when I put them in my suitcase, and I tried to blow dry them with a blow dryer, like to get them to dry a little bit. Didn't really work, so we're gonna see if there's a dryer at the spa. The trains are delayed, of course. It is New York, so let's see how this goes today. I had to come back to the hotel because I found my bathing suit. Okay, back out in the cold. I ended up taking the F train to a different part of Brooklyn, but I did get on the Express because it was like morning commute hours, and the Express passed my stop, so I had to get out and walk. The train I was on was an Express, and it didn't stop at the stop that I needed, so we walked 20 minutes. We are finally here. Back in Japan, this is so hot, and it feels like there's definitely something in the water. I can't tell what it is yet, but I'm definitely feeling the humidity in here. They do have a cold plunge. There's no way I'm going to do that. Like it's not happening. But so far, this is really nice. I'm in the Himalayan salt room. There's literally no one here because it's the middle of the day. There's the salt on the bottom. It's so cool. This is so relaxing. I was in a different sauna, but there were women talking, so I just got up and left and I came to this one and it's so much better. This chair is so comfy. There's a 15-minute limit on this room though. Instead of the cold plunge, I did a cold room and it's literally covered with snow. It was so cold. I sat there for maybe 30 seconds, not even. Also, someone took my robe and I had to go get a new one. That's annoying. This is a really cool room though. I like it a lot. I just left the spa and I feel absolutely incredible. Definitely relaxed. It was so good. I'm gonna add in some more videos that I'm making for TikTok because this deserves to be seen. I feel so amazing. I'm gonna head back to the subway. We're gonna go take a shower and we're gonna get ready for tonight, which is TikTok is collaborating with MAC Cosmetics for New York Fashion Week. So should be very interesting, should be really fun, but let's get back to the hotel. All right, took a shower and I was talking to my mom, so I got a little distracted, but I have an hour to get this together, not including all of the content I have to shoot. Let's see if we can do this. But tonight is dinner with Mac and TikTok, and they're hosting this event for Black creators. As always, I have no idea who's gonna be there. I am really kind of nervous because it's obviously a beauty event and my content is beauty, but it's travel first. But typically people don't really talk all that much in detail about beauty products. Like they just like talk about whatever they're working on or whatever they're doing. But I haven't been to a New York event in a while. So the last time I was in New York was for a TikTok Black creator event. And that was also beauty related, but a lot of people were like the same as me, where like they're not primarily beauty, but like beauty is one of their secondary or tertiary niches. So I don't think I'm gonna be the only non-beauty creator, if you know what I mean. But I'm just really curious for the criteria because not everybody got invited to this, and apparently also a really long wait list. I'm always like so nervous to go to these events because every single time that I think I know what's going on, it ends up being something completely and totally different. So yeah, we shall see. But Mac does host a lot of influencer events in New York. Like that's where they're primarily based. Obviously, the longer I'm a creator, the more I become familiar with like where different brands are based and like what types of creators they work with, etc, etc. The first part of the night is gonna be like a meet and greet, like cocktail hour, if you will. And that starts at 6. We're technically only 15 minutes away driving, but we'll see how long it takes to get there in this city. They did send Uber passes. So far, I'm liking this event because I can kind of tell if an event is gonna be good or not based on the Uber like driving scenario. They gave us $60 in Ubers for one way. So each way, 60 bucks. So I'm like, okay, if the budget is looking like that, then maybe this is gonna be a good event. I think it'll be fun though. I'm really trying to like manifest the good vibes and keep the good vibes going. Like, I've been seeing people's stories and I don't think that people are at New York Fashion Week this year. So I don't really know what's going on, but I guess we're gonna find out. I am going to pack on this setting powder because I always get like somewhat sweaty. Is that TMI? Sorry. I try not to sweat off my face, but you know, sometimes it just, oh my God, I didn't put on concealer. We are just gonna set and then we're gonna put on concealer and then we're gonna set again. And then I'm definitely gonna have to fix my contour. So we'll get to it, we'll get to it. Because I've been posting and like doing this for almost 4 years now, I never really know like when you've like hit a new level. Like it's not as straightforward as, you know, when you work a 9 to 5 and it's like, oh, I got promoted, you know, like that's really not how it works here. It's so strange to explain. So I think people generally tell by like based on the invites and the events that they participate in. But again, it just varies from year to year. Like last year, so many brands were at Fashion Week, and this year I've hardly seen any. And I generally try not to like talk about school or books for that matter too. Like a lot of people don't read. It makes me so sad because I love talking about books. What I do love about New York, and I miss this about just like living on the East Coast, is that like people don't expect you to be involved in their life. Like they are not going to ask you for their life story within the first day of meeting you. So that's exciting. I just don't want to talk about that all the time. Like I just want to like enjoy some small talk. When people find out that I used to be an engineer, then the conversation kind of like derails. So I try like not to bring that up, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes. Like what does one wear to New York Fashion Week? I don't know, it's my first time. Like what are we doing? I bought an outfit and it's more like corporate girly, but I'm adding like a little sex appeal to it. Like you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm calling it sophisticated and sexy because I don't know what else to call it. I just hope that someone doesn't mistake me from working for the brand, because it is like you know in MAC, like they wear all black and they don't leave their red lips, which is what I'm doing tonight. But if I am, then that means a lot of influencers are gonna want to talk to me. So I guess we'll see. And since it's dinner, it's gonna be like a pretty long event because I don't know how many people there are gonna be there, but I'm assuming like 30. I was actually invited to go to a different event, but I ended up not going because I think this dinner's gonna take a lot longer than I expect, because dinner starts at 7. Cocktail hours at 6, dinner starts at 7. If you're like feeding 30 creators or influencers or probably even more, then I'm assuming it's gonna take a long time. So, oh, I got this new blush from Say Beauty and I'm obsessed with it. It's like a pinkish purple, which I like it's not too pink, it's not too purple. I don't know, purple blush doesn't really like feel right for me. I just don't think it's for me. It did warm up a little bit, so, but I'm assuming it's gonna get colder again, like at nighttime, which it does. Lashes are done. Let's do the hair. We have the stockings. Okay, these stockings I got from Target and they have this like floral type of lace pattern. Love it. And then I also got, like, this is the like corporate baddie kind of outfit. So it is a blazer dress, but it's kind of short to the bottom. So I don't know, what do you call it? It's like a squirt dress. But it's long sleeve because I literally don't own like any long sleeve dresses in LA because like, why? I got this from Express literally right before I left. I'm gonna come back and put it on. Okay, outfit is on, and then I got these shoes when I was in Japan. I normally don't do kitten heels, but I feel like this is a moment. Like, it's like, it goes with the outfit. Just wait until you see the whole fit. Just hold on. Spraying. Hopefully that keeps everything on my face. Okay, this is the full fit. I tried to turn on lights, but the lighting isn't great in here. You see my little kitten heels? They're so cute. And then this is like the blazer. I put on this fur coat, but it goes so well with the outfit. And then I'm gonna grab my purse. This is my little purse. So yeah, super excited for tonight. Let's call an Uber. The Uber situation was a madness because as soon as I called an Uber, it got stuck and it didn't move for like 10 minutes. And then one finally came, but yeah, I think I'm at the right place. Couldn't figure out where the restaurant was, but turns out it was at the top of this like garage looking building. We ate at a restaurant called Habibi and it was really good. The food was delicious. I loved it. Oh wait, I actually do like that liner. Taupe, and then the lip liner is chestnut. Love that.
All you beautiful people in the building for being here tonight. And also a big thank you to the MAC team for hosting like wonderful, amazing creatives. A lot of the time, like during New York Fashion Week or just Fashion Week in general, we don't have the space to see a lot of people that look like us. So it was really important for us to foster a community and also give you guys your flowers that are due. Black creators, as you know, are responsible for creating what's hot, what people are gonna wear on the fashion shows, and next season, whatever it may be. So this is really the time to celebrate and honor you all. So without further ado, I will give it up to Andre. Oh, and actually, I don't think I got to say who I am. And I manage the Black TikTok Creator Community Program. I love seeing a lot of faces, familiar faces here tonight. But now I will pass it over to Andre, the GM and SVP of MAC.
All right, I'm gonna move out a little bit so you guys can see. First of all, welcome. Thanks so much for coming. Really appreciate you guys coming out to celebrate New York Fashion Week with us. We hope that you will be friends of MAC forever and ever. I'm sure some of you have used us, and it's really, really nice to have you here. My name is Andre Branch. I am the SVP and GM of MAC in North America, so that's US and Canada. And these odds are about right. I'm normally the only guy in the room. Sorry. It's okay. I like the ratio. But you know, most people don't know that. But I started out on MAC because I really love the brand's purpose and its legacy. We're celebrating 40 years this year. We've been around for a very long time. We're very supportive of the African American community. We're known for our diversity and inclusion. We're known for letting people be who they are. That's what MAC is all about. So my job, Jenna's job, Rachel's job, the team here is to make sure we continue that legacy for the next 40 years.
I'm excited to go to London. I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah? It's your first time?
It's my first time in London.
Okay.
I'm going for a London fashion week.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. I'm still on West Coast time, so I'm good. I'm good. I recharge all day just for like be able to talk, and then I'm like, all right. When I get back to the hotel though, I'll be like, I'm free. Not talk to anybody for a week. My lift got stuck, so I ordered a lift at 5:30, and it didn't show up, and like it wasn't even moving on the map. So I was like, are you serious? So after 10 minutes I canceled, ordered another one, and then we got stuck in traffic, and I was like, yeah. And I'm normally like such an on-time person, like I'm normally like the first person in an event, and I was just like, first person? Yeah.
And then when my time was done, I thought he was kidnapping.
It did outside, right? He was like, this is it, and I was like, no, it's not. And he was like, yes, it is.
And then he was like, oh, you can do it. Yeah. I'll wait for you. And I was like, no, you won't.
I checked the address, and I was like, I don't think it doesn't look like it. And he was like, this is the address, and I was like, I don't know. And there was a girl standing at the door, and she was like, oh, this is it. And I was like, okay, thanks. It looked like an alleyway, and I'm like, I feel like I went to the wrong place. Like,
Yeah,
so like secretly hidden, yeah.
And like that's not separate action.
Some events they'll send you like a picture of what it looks like on the outside so you know. But that would have been so helpful to like have that, because I was a little freaked out. I was like, I am not in the right place. It's lamb. Yeah. I was hoping someone else would cut into the fish first.
Yeah, but I think they deboned it, so it might be.
Okay. I miss getting a bushel of crabs. I miss it so much.
Nicki Minaj is ruining your reputation.
I know. Isn't it so bad?
I love it now. Like,
oh my gosh, you don't know the drama. The drama. It's been hot this week. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion put out a song where she said, they're not mad at me, they're mad at Megan's law. New Megan's law. Yes, okay. So Nicki Minaj took that as a death threat, basically. And she put out a whole song, a diss track against Megan Thee Stallion.
Because Nicki Minaj's husband is
A registered sex offender.
and Megan's law is about the sex offender.
Right.
So that's why she.
So Nicki took it super personal, even though there was literally no other line in the song like referring to that. She never said her name.
But Nicki Minaj has been coming for Megan
For a while.
for a while.
So Nicki put out this like 48-hour, in 48 hours she put out this diss track that was all about Megan. And it's very strange. It's to say the least. So she just like talks about how Megan is a big girl, which Megan, I mean, she is the stallion, so like you know that. But then she also talks about like Megan's background. She was her dead mom. Her mom died of cancer. She talks about her dead mom. Her mom died of cancer, so that's like
It's like below the
belt.
She was like online for like 5 or 6 hours ranting about this.
Yeah, on Twitter, she was just like tweeting like random. It was great nonsense. And then the last like minute of the song is like ASMR. It's very strange. Where she's like whispering to Nicki. There's no music playing, and it's just like her whispering to Megan, like, you don't know what I'm trying now. Like you don't want this to come out. It's very, very weird. The internet has been making fun of it naturally.
Taking away and be like,
Yeah.
I didn't sit and talk like you.
It's unusual. I normally but it's been a crazy month.
Yeah. Oh, it has. It's been a very busy month on the internet. It's been very busy.
I think people were interested in like the gossip of it all, maybe even like the battle, you know, women rappers battle. You know, it's like, oh, let's see. And when she tips, I mean, that's really dark. I think people can relate to that.
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's like you don't really. There's got to be some kind of balance.
I think it's strange that she said issues with every other female rapper. Like,
100%.
Aren't you the problem at this point? You know, like everybody, you have a problem with everybody. Like that's kind of like a
rap, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she also started like that. Like, in rap, so much of the rap is about like
Drama. Yeah, it always happens with somebody.
But you know what hip hop is about? Like, there is some form of reverence, like to the OG. And you battle your peers, you don't battle like the OG.
It was the lyrics. Like there's no like lyricism to me. It was kind of like we're 16, you're a big girl, and you're big. We're like you're speaking of like creative effort behind the lyrics. And like where you have to think about it, you're like, oh, I get it.
Interesting.
Right. So I think that was totally missing.
You are today.
But yeah, that was part of last week's drama. Took the girl looks a mess. I don't know who's style. I know she like is always sponsored by Louis Vuitton. She always wears red bottoms. Yeah, Taylor. She's like the custom made Louis Vuitton. I don't know about her actual like stylist though. I have no idea. No, but I just got back from dinner and it was a time. Oh my gosh. First of all, Matt gave us this really heavy goodie bag. I have not opened it. I'm gonna open it at some later point, but I love that. Also, we talk about how I was sitting next to the GM of MAC Cosmetics. Like, girl, what? And the fact that it's a black man, wait a second, hold up, hold the phone. Like, it was so crazy, but also he was just like a regular person. Like, we just had very normal conversation. It wasn't even like higher up, know him. Like, it was casual, like it was fine. So I talked to him a lot about just like as a person, not even me as a creator. Maybe I should talk about that more. Oh well. Anyway, I had a really great time at dinner. I met a bunch of other creators, and what I like about going to in-person events is that I normally meet creators that I don't see on my For You page, and I love that. I'm gonna get unready now, but I like that because it gives me a chance to like interact with other creators and just see and learn from them, like see what's going on in their world. And luckily we all like come to the same consensus of like, you know, TikTok does its thing, and the difference between YouTube and Instagram and all these different social media platforms, and then also like brand connections and stuff. A lot of influencers were like talking about getting managers and how they don't want to have a manager. Like, that was a hot topic for a long time. It was just really cool to be like in that type of environment again. Like, whenever I go to an LA influencer event, it's more of like casual, stand around, meet and greet type of thing, and that's fine. But I actually like more of a sit down dinner because you get time to like really talk to people and like learn about them. So that was really cool. And that was something I said to him too. Like, when he sat down, he was like, oh, you probably like do these dinners all the time. And I was like, actually no. And I really like when I do get the opportunity to have dinner, because then it gives me, you know, a chance to really like talk to people a lot more than I would if I were standing up at like a cocktail hour per se. It's also like a photo booth, so I did take a ton of photos. They're super cute. I love them. Also got to see people that I see on my For You page, so that was also really cool. I have no idea what's this PR, but I'm so excited for it. Yeah, I am gonna go to bed. I have brunch tomorrow with a friend, so you guys are not gonna see that. It's really not anything crazy. Like, it's just, you know, your regular brunch in New York, and then I fly back home. So this was a super short trip. It was literally 40 hours. I got already checked into my flight to leave for tomorrow. I really enjoyed the spa earlier today. It was really, really great. I love that so much. But hopefully we can go to the fashion week very, very soon. We shall see. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this video. I'm gonna put my pajamas and go straight to bed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.